Hi, hello. So my private Discord server has just reached 1,000 anonymous confessions. So I'm gonna be reading the funny ones and also some funny moments from the channel. And if it's like a joke related to like a kind of ventish thing, don't worry, it's either really old to the point where the person probably would not care anymore, or it was mine. Enjoy! When I was a kid, I almost burned down my house, haha. Whoops, I thought that stuffed bunny was just chilling in the lamp. I put a toilet brush in my mouth when I was a toddler. I wonder if that caused how I am today. I used to think Talking Tom characters were hot, unironically. I play a little kid's furry beauty game every day. I took my shoes off in an eye doctor's waiting room. One day during after-school care, I had the last puzzle piece from a bunch of students who were doing a puzzle. Everyone spent 20 minutes looking for it and no one found it. This server's free trial of premium has expired. I love Easter Miku. I'm not sure what this is. I'm pretty sure it's song lyrics. I have a feeling that my calling in life is to be a menace to society. More Japanese song lyrics. Last night in my dream, my mom found this sus story I'm writing as a social experiment. Just remembering the time my brother told me that I act like a Dream SMP stan. When I was like 5 or 6, I wasn't allowed to watch Phineas and Ferb, so I pirated several episodes on my tablet. I have my baby! I need to give birth! Proceeds to feed the pumpkin baby a basketball. Help, I just realized I sent this in the wrong channel! I accidentally set off an alarm trying to exit a school. I have electrocuted myself by accident 3 times. I used to think Mozart was a fly. Are we gay? My classmate at Christ, we have smooched each other at least 5 times after we met. This morning, while I was on the bus, my brain randomly started making a story about me being a fictional married character's secret lover, and it got really spicy. If you're the person I told, then no, you're not. I used to confuse Japan with China and Germany with Russia when I was like 9. What's worse is I used to think Egypt was in Asia. I lost the show I pirated, and now I gotta look for a streaming service that has this obscure-ass show I like. Help! Are you trying to frame me? Bobs! What? Bobs. 4. I just accidentally sat on a stuffed animal's face for about half an hour. When I was a kid, I had a weird obsession with cooking and eating things alive, like it would happen every time I made a story with my toys. I bullied someone in another server for being British once. Pirate statues are so in this season. My stepdad caught me wasting my mom's printer ink! Ink wasting successful. Just found out one of my closest friends helped do something illegal. Never mind, they're innocent. We live, we love, we lie down, 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 da, 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 da. Y'all probably already know who I am and who this is about, but help, I might have a small crush on a dead singer my mom got me into. God damn it, Rain. Rain, why? Rain! I'm as disappointed as when my friend told me one of her fictional crushes was named Carlos. Live, laugh, Mad Hatter, Tom Petty. So not Onceler. Can you really blame me? Yes. I had to write a story for school, and I didn't intend for it to be too dark, just a bit spooky, but it ended up being about a girl killing her friend with an axe, then hanging herself. I used to listen to Minecraft parody songs unironically. There's only like 2 or 3 things I willingly watch anymore. If I see that Josh what's-his-name whistle at it one more time, I swear to God, I will do something unforgivable. Stop, why does he look like me? Wrong picture, no! I think I may have Austin, but I don't know. Autism, not Austin. Ah yes, my favorite disability. I watched My Little Pony gore while my mom was in the room. Me and my mom just jokingly called someone a kitty diddler. Rain, you exposed yourself in curse quotes. Simpsons Tom Petty figure. Yes! Cannibalism. My friend got so excited that the art teacher put on his favorite band to surprise him that he peed his pants, then laughed and labeled himself a professional pants peer. The fact I only had to read this once to know who put it and who the friend was. It's me, IP. Jay, I swear to God if this was you. It wasn't, I swear. And I'm a flying unicorn. Why does the orange juice show up when I search rage and emojis? Because you're thirsty for George. Leave my Georgie Porgy out of this. Also, you used the wrong your. Okay. I had an Elvis phase in preschool. I would blast his songs on my crusty, sticky computer that smelled like dust. Accidentally joined a random call on another server, then didn't know how to leave. Accidentally skipping school right now. I am not from Pizza World! Just use propaganda involving British catboys on my parents to get something I want. Honestly surprised it might have worked. The propaganda in question, which may or may not have been reposted on Reddit and also stolen by some random website that's most likely a scam. I gotta take a fat piss. Ruh-roh. I just ate an entire thing of mild wing sauce. I don't know why. What is an autism and why do people ask if I have it?
I just accidentally called an actual problematic person problematic girl boss.
No, wrong command! No matter who you are, you all love Lady Gaga. Rah, rah, ah, ah, Roma, Roma, ma, Gaga, ooh la la, want your bad romance. A few times I've almost accidentally banned people from this server trying to check something on their profiles. My mom accidentally sent me a video of a girl shaking her butt. Just ate pretzels that have been expired for almost 3 months. Just edited my favorite band burning my school. J-coded, why am I getting a Dandy's World notification? Look at his teeth. That is a vampire! Five Night Fetty. Bob's and Vagine. My mom thinks British accents are hot. I put an ice cream in the chiller instead of the freezer and didn't even question myself why it wouldn't be a good idea. Yes, the ice cream is melted. Richard! Richard? Richard! This one. Hi, Richard. He looks high. He probably was knowing him. Europe isn't real. Just found out my mom might be a Redditor. I can't think of what would be funnier, if this, the mom that finds British accents hot, and the mom that accidentally sent her kid a video of a girl shaking her butt are the same mom, or if they're all different moms. And this server is just full of the children of weird women. Ah! Period. What did Jeremy do to you? He killed my children. Uh-oh. When I was like 11 or 12, maybe 13, I saw a picture of 1970s John Lennon somewhere, and my first thought was, he looks like a grandma who teaches kindergarten. When I was 10 years old, I thought the Beatles and BTS were the same thing. Yeah, I want my questionable-looking twig boys!
Give me back the filet fish. Give me that fish. Give me back the filet fish. Give me that fish. What if it were you hanging up on this wall? If it were you in that sandwich, you wouldn't be laughing at all. So give me back the filet fish. Give me that fish. Give me back the filet fish. Give me that fish.
My partner's handwriting is a crime against humanity. I'm in hate with him. I want him to be my arch nemesis. I told myself I wouldn't fall in hate, but he keeps beating me at Kahoo. I am not reading all that, but how does she even think this stuff?
Hey, the code text has a border now.
Alright.
Now your robotic dreams are contained inside this tiny box.
I have a crush on a guy from a band. Man, who could this possibly be? Would this also be an understandable choice to crush on? I won't be happy until this man is pregnant! Only you want men to be pregnant, I think. Ah, part 1 of the Unholy Trinity.
I have seen both these men's wee-wees.
Help, a random person from a whole nother country just asked me out. Alright, so this is my really old confession that aged like milk, and people who were in the server know exactly what it was and why. How I feel after half my activity in this channel. My stolen pic was stolen. My mom, if she saw what I favorited on Google Images last night. I don't even watch South Park, but I want to be one specific character to a pulp for a single quote. I somehow got a pimple on my finger! Help, my mom is watching something but didn't know 2 characters do the boom boom on screen, and I'm in the room! Do not look at the TV! I couldn't stop laughing and she was like, no, not in front of my baby!
Like John's mommy.
If you're the person who remembers this, no, you're not! I wish people would understand that when I vent, I don't want advice. I want people to validate my feelings and be nice to me. Just took a rancid dookie! 2 types of Anon confessions. Why is there a mosquito bite on my ass? I love raw noodles. Just unlocked my phone with my big toe and typing with it right now. The male camp teacher of mine is named Matt. Is actually kinda hot. Maybe with my old computer science teacher like 2 or 3 years ago. The third of the Unholy Trinity. I'll let you guess what the second was. Ho! I want McDonald's! I have the sudden urge to bite someone. No one in particular, just anyone I can bite. I just got called a bitch in another server, no context. Just stared at a man's ass on a documentary. 364 again, did the same thing with a different man, same documentary. Man, this documentary must have a lot of interesting asses. Documentary Anon, also a Wonab's legs. Woman. That's kinda surprising. Women legs are cool though, I get it. 2 times I stared at her legs. And I laughed noticing an interesting red dot on First Ass Man's neck. First Ass Man? Shape of First Ass Man's boobs are visible through his shirt. This is not a drill. I looked at First Ass Man's bulge. I think I have a crush on him, even though I prefer Second Ass Man's ass. Nah, of course this went down when I was finishing Get Back. I ship Anon next First Ass Man. I thought that was you! Here comes the Anon 364. Here comes the Anon 364. Inside you, there are 2 wolves. I play Crush. The game with Markiplier? Ew, why did I see this? Get it off my screen and off my YouTube homepage. HH! The dreaded HH is back! Not the HH. Oh no, not the HH. Bucket has HH'd 433 times in this server. Friend sent me a screenshot. Why are they Googling someone's feet in another tab? I shipped Rain and John when she hated him in March. My big fat crush on him for real chose behind a sign as a hiding spot. No, it was behind a comically out of place bush, I think. Bush like the Anon Confession 342 hair? I am so cooked. At exactly 11 p.m., I dropped the loudest fart ever. It hurt my butt cheeks. Dude, I'm eating? My dog just tried to have gay fun with my cat. What? Happy Pride Month? I already saw a female dog doing the thrust on a couch. Bilford. Ew. Ick. Ugh. All the words for something nasty. I don't like something I saw. When I was 8, I accidentally opened a video my grandpa had on his computer of girls taking off their bras. Threw bread at a cute boy. Me. Wait, I can't send the food I want to send. Food. How do I explain to Grandpa that the sexy old ladies he sees on Facebook are AI generated? My legal first name is in a commercial for a local politician. I just almost pissed myself. My science teacher's emotionless but hot. Halo, I swear to God if that's you. Maybe? It's actually you? I am not reading that out loud. In 8th grade, my friend didn't approve of me liking Edgar Allan Poe, so I told them I had a crush on him out of spite, and wondered why they don't talk to me now. I'm also not reading that out loud. I just got horrible news and look back at my phone and see this. Why do men talk about their parts so openly? You do not want to know what was in this, but Confession 420 is green! That means George gets weed. My English teacher made me write fanfiction about octopuses, so I made them fucking die. I am dropping out. Pee pee poo poo. I just saw a condom wrapper outside my school, and that's enough internet for today. Why did my whole house suddenly smell like someone took a shit somewhere? What? Just a manual? How does that even happen? Facebook Marketplace, man. Yeah, that explains it. One of my TikTok mutuals just casually has someone's mugshots in their gallery. So guys, Roger, the dad from 101 Dalmatians, and Cedric from Sophia the First can actually do so many things, you know? They're so handsome! Halo! I called a real-life murderer a fat ugly bitch. I should have never run for president. This implies you have. I need to stop making Mickey Mouse headcanons. I love Mario mustaches, it's my fetish. Random YouTube link that I forgot what it was, but it might have been a Weird Al thing. Not gonna lie, Anon Confessions has been juicy these days. Whoa, it's Cheese Sandwich Saturday! It's Sunday, but okay. Accidentally stabbed myself in the leg with a ruler at about 4 a.m. Why did you have a ruler at 4 a.m.? What was the goal? Using it as a bookmark. 2 people's profile pictures in another server are the same person's butt, and one of them is in black and white. It's a beetle. I don't know who sent this confession or which beetle it is, but I'm sure the same person is a beetle. Note from the future, it was a beetle's butt, and it was Ringo. Fun times. Can I please stop getting this video in my YouTube recommended of a realistic 3D animated walking dick? You need pro hell. Ew, just felt a fly breathe on me. What? I have a friend who looks like John Lennon. Can I marry your friend? I wrote an angry letter to my math teacher on the bottom of a quiz. This is a tad bit confusing without seeing the other person's messages, but I have a feeling I know exactly what led to me blocking them. I accidentally opened Beatles ship art in class. Me for real. Guys named Sean are never normal and I love them for it. I'm so hungry! I want fried chicken even though I had it yesterday! Be evil and eat more. British people aren't real. No more Beatles. They're the Adels now. The A stands for American. You do not want to know what we were reacting to! And I am not reading this out loud. My history teacher dresses like Nagito from Danganronpa. When I was a kid, I didn't know the difference between a golf club and a hockey stick. By the way, can't believe I forgot what I draw for a sec. It's fine, I forget I'm a transformation artist half the time. My dad walked in on me drawing a man dressed as a sexy nurse. Holy shit, apparently my school got threatened and we evacuated? Bomb threat core! There's people playing Pokemon Go right next to me and another group of kids are passing around a photo of a cute guy. So unserious, but hey, I hope all of you are safe. What if my teacher took a group photo of us pretending to be happy he's gonna try and get in the yearbook? Hell, even the teacher! Okay, I started reading Mpreg fanfic from a fandom I left 2 years ago. No idea how I got to this point. There's someone who keeps quoting the "my main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody" video. And my other friend is talking about dick. Finally, I'm being picked up! Milkman! Halo's getting defensive. I can never escape that blue Grinch knee surgery image. An entire ass vent. Chat, I might have accidentally injured my own genitals. 2 types of confessions. I think this is a video of the guy that in Confession 269 someone wanted to get him pregnant. Penis. Pussy. Vent. The confession from hell. Even I don't know what's wrong with me. Why is my dad watching the Polar Express? It's 1 in the morning. And November. I do not remember what this was and do not feel like checking, so I'm just gonna assume it was another Weird Al or another Danny Harrison. They chose this of all things to get mad at. Why am I getting ads for men's underwear? I'm a girl. I like apples and bananas. Okay, but what horrors do these people keep seeing? I laugh so hard at those Allstate Mayhem ads that I cough. Somehow I'm allergic to tomato soup, but not tomatoes themselves, and can eat marinara sauce. How do I explain to my 62-year-old father that the craft ideas he sent me are AI generated? Holy mother of God, I just pissed my pants. Very long rant. Okay, I lost my train of thought because the sides of my above confessions look like an upside down carrot. I somehow accidentally threw my phone in the hamper and had to fish it out from under my dad's dirty underwear. Better than my friend who put his on the stove. Just almost got caught eating pepperoni at 5 a.m. because I'm hungry. I think I might have accidentally ate the sticker from my apple yesterday. Honestly, I once ate an entire sheet of paper accidentally. How do you accident? I still play Crush Crush. Just saw an edit with rainbow stars and guitar music of a British guy being knighted. YouTube, please stop showing me ads for birth control. I'm asexual and a minor. And stop showing me ads for Crest Pro Health toothpaste. I literally already use it. And stop showing me ads for iPhones. My Android phone works just fine. I just accidentally dropped my phone directly onto my left titty. Finally, a freaky confession that wasn't me. The conductor from the Polar Express looks like Sgt. Pepper's John Lennon to me. What is it with dads and being extremely clueless? Hear me out on the dad from Caillou. My friend is hyperfixating on a movie she ain't even seen. Drawing and wondered why the paint bucket wasn't coloring something white while the drawing's on a white background. My IQ is in the negative numbers. When I said I'd draw characters for something that takes place in a high school, no one told me how many of these motherfuckers I'd have to draw. Why is Weird Al following me everywhere? Ed Roland. Joey Walker. What? The Beatles, all 4. Real person fanfiction. Scammers beware! What? What.jpg Classic? I like to listen to music and have fun. Boring! I explode things. I like to kill people. I like turning people into myself. Using a celebrity who died before I was born to justify liking something that's natural is insane. And this serious paragraph that's probably gonna get ignored because someone confesses something stupid has been Anon Confession 342 Part 2! Wait, no, something else got labeled Part 2. Technically, 666 should be Part 2 because I was copying my rabies self, and that's something else wasn't mine, but the rest was. So now I need to make a picture for Part 3, and I know just what to use. Anon Confession 342, the non-anonymous Part 3! I think I compressed this one a bit too much. Anon Confession 342, the non-anonymous and non-freaky Part 3! My mom sent me AI-generated anti-Yoko Ono propaganda, and for some reason it's Christmas-themed. Paula's right sweater goes hard, not gonna lie. If you're the friend— No, you're not! What? I don't think that's how that works. Nobody can beat me. Remembering the time I got banned from a server by someone who couldn't even spell risque. I have something to say, but I don't know how to word it, so just read my mind. I have the same shoe size as Ringo Starr. Why is the apple I'm eating hard? Just took a dump. The first time I ever learned of the existence of sex was from Twilight of all things. I'm really into horses. Here. Is he a hottie? It is 3:44 a.m. and my dad is laughing like a demon in his sleep. I accidentally downloaded this 3 times. Animals have escaped the zoo. They're coming down 5th Avenue. Now there's nothing left to do. Stop running away. Stop running away. Pimple on my ass! Alright, so someone posted this right after a confession that was about marriage. And knowing that it was after a confession about marriage, I just want you to guess what it was. Alright, 3, 2, 1. I hate chicken noodle soup! I was upset about something and then found out one of my favorite artists has a foot fetish and wishes he gave birth. That would make me more upset! 1 in 750 people are more extreme versions of me. Wait, no, they're me freaky edition. That was obviously me. Anon Confession 342 Part 4, Return of the Freak, featuring 1 in 750 people according to a random YouTube video. Featuring 10.4 million people. Is anyone living in— I'm not doxing this person— right now and is around 16 and single? Oddly specific, and I fit the criteria. Where did the apple come from? Help, I think I got a crush on a random store employee skull emoji. I thought you said you had a crush on a random store employee emoji! There isn't even one. Honestly, not the worst thing someone in this server has ever crushed on. Anon, who almost got caught eating pepperoni at 5 a.m. again. This time I actually did get caught eating it at 1:30 a.m. I just had to Google how to spell Ronald Reagan. Wrote government with no N on the same assignment. Just found out Martin Luther King Jr.'s real name is Michael. My life is a lie. I act more and more like a stereotypical French girl every day, but I am 0% French. Why is my dad watching something called Grumpy Old Men? Comma, huh? I think my cat sent this while I was looking for the TV remote. How on God's green earth did I become friends with another McLennan shipper? You're in the Beatles fandom, this is a given. Belgium shouldn't exist. I just got an ad for a dating site for people over 40. I'm so fashionable. I'm wearing the same shirt I wore yesterday. The bus smells like someone shit their pants. My mom got suspended from Facebook for a post that said, "Holy fuck, it's cold out." What a kind-looking person! It would be a shame if he caused his family to practice inbreeding for the next 250 years. Normalize BitLife knockoffs and videos of musicians making fun of their dads as coping mechanisms. Kinda got interested in something, but the fandom is pretty much a kindergarten, so I'm leaving that behind me and taking one character with me. Yay for my weird 4-eared bunny lizard cowboy thingy! This is my baby! Wait, oh my god, the color matches him! Ah! My mom faked being Polish so she could bring kibasi to her coworker's ethnic potluck. I love this channel because when I have a notification, I never know if it's gonna be, "I just farted to the tune of Poker Face by Lady Gaga." I belong in hell. I have a crush on someone I would get bullied for liking. Sex, penis, vagina. I said what I said. Insert a whole novel I tell myself I'll read later, then I forget. Secret sixth option. I saw something really gross! Half the time they don't even say what it was. Odysseus from Epic the Musical is very... I'm sorry guys, but I'm fruity for Odysseus and the Prophet guy from Epic the Musical. Sorry y'all, my friend stole my phone. And that friend's name is spelled... actually, not gonna expose them on YouTube. For now. What a nerd. This is me! I'm gonna walk down the aisle and think, they're marrying me as a joke, aren't they? There was this YouTube video I said I'd watch later yesterday morning, then forgot all day. Then remembered close to bedtime and only got to watch 9 seconds of it. It's 13.5 minutes long. I stole some kid's pencil on the bus. Oh my god, I read that as I stole some kids on the bus. Okay, so I used to think the language of Spanish was from China and Japan. That's alright, I used to think tacos were from Italy. It's alright, I thought the US was the only country with states. I can't be the only artist here who talks to their drawings while making them. Like, if your arm doesn't start looking normal this instant, I'm amputating it. My dad had a dream where he cheated on my mom with Taylor Swift. I used to get Picasso and Andy Warhol mixed up. Bro, I keep getting ad for something very anti-Anon Confession 342. This is unacceptable. Keep that away from me! Ah! I hate the Tubi Cowboy ad. Alright, so this Anon, who may or may not have been me, was scared of becoming a certain type of girl. I had decided I actually want to be one of those girls, and I don't care what anybody thinks. Girl boss! Go, Anon, who may or may not have been me! Today in class, I watched George Harrison slideshows and screenshotted one of the pictures and put the file name as Georgie Beautiful.png. The picture in question. Rain, is that your confession? I knew it. Deletes Georgie Beautiful.png from my Google Drive cutely. Where did you get such a long bacon? Long bacon store. Help, I sent this in completely the wrong place. At the end of event. Also, my mouth tastes like a McDonald's burger for some reason. If lying to myself was a sport, I'd be a gold medalist. My mom almost caught me watching offensive bowling animations. And finally, the 1000th confession. Georgie Porgy Pumpkin Pie kissed the girls and made 'em cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgy ran away. But wait! Remember the pepperoni person? I have just finally eaten pepperoni at a reasonable hour. Perfect!